First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, it's your brother Dawab Ba from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson. And, it's a pretty nice day out here, so I thought I'd just take a little bit of a walk. And I just got through watching a few brothers' videos and a few videos of, just a few people on YouTube that sit up here and speak about things going on. And one of them was a pinball prepper. He spoke about, he came up with a few numbers that was, they had a census taken and, out of 80% of the people said that they believe that they're going to be laid off sometime this year. 92% of the people said that they believe it's about to be a recession this year. And I think 76% of the people sit up here said that, what was that? Man, it was three things he hit on. 80% said that they thought they was going to be laid off. 92% thought there was going to be a recession. And he said 76% of the people are against the government or something like that. It was something that had to do with the government. I can't remember what it was. But what the case may be, it's a lot of bad things that's could start happening this year. And we see things are picking up, and with the job situation, a lot of people getting laid off, a lot of people getting fired, 275,000 people, I think, in the federal government, within the last, couple of weeks or maybe month or so. So it's been one heck of a year so far, and it's only in April. So just imagine, man, we got 8 more months left. And just think about it. Lord knows what might happen. But I had a few scriptures I want to sit up here and get. I wrote a few of them down. One is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3 and 4. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows because be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. When the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughter of music shall be brought low. And here it is, the grinding cease. First and foremost, not enough workers. That's number one. Even when you sit up here and think about they deporting a lot of people up out of here and putting them in those detention centers, you think about that. That's a lot of people that they took away from the farm work. Salakia. Who's going to do those jobs? So-called white people ain't going to do those jobs. So-called black people ain't going to do those jobs. So who's going to pick those farms? Who's going to do that grinding? And with that being the case, guess what? When you ain't sitting up here producing certain things for these grocery stores and all that other stuff, guess what's going to happen? Other people are going to be laid off. It's that domino effect. You ain't got people out there working, picking the crops, picking the fruit, the vegetables, delivering it. I was sitting up here also listening to him. He sit up here and said that truck drivers, this might have been another video, so I want to, I got to slow myself down because I listened to quite a few videos before I left out the house. And I think this might have been a woman that was speaking. She was talking about the truck drivers, saying that their cargo and their loads are getting less and less. Normally they pick up by the tons. She's saying that the cargo and loads are getting less and less. And guess what? Because you ain't got people to pick those crops. And now guess what? A lot of those crops are getting destroyed. And see, and this country about to be in bad shape. And I pray and I pray that it keeps going down. Fuck this place. We tired of this place. Every brother tired of this goddamn place. And I end up getting, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 6 and verse 22. And like I said, I wrote down just a couple of scriptures. This is 2nd Esdras 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The 4 storehouses shall suddenly be found empty in there. And guess what? That's going to be your stores, your Walmarts, your Jewels, your Costco's, your Krogers, your Kmarts, your Super K's, your Targets, you know, Osco, all these stores, man. Whole Foods, Mariano's, you know, all these places, man, about to sit up here. At some point, you're going to walk into them, it's going to be bare. At some point, you know, you ain't going to be able to get the goodies and the things that you're going to be able to get, you know, because guess what? The crops, no one's picking them. Guess what? The truck drivers, no one's driving because, hey, either gas is going to get too high or it's already too high, you know. It ain't going to be worth it. And that's going to cause a lot of problems. And that also goes into, like I said, the domino effect when it comes to these jobs. You know, if you ain't got produce and you're not delivering goods, that's going to put these cashiers out of work. That's going to put these sales associates out of work. You know, that's going to put a lot of businesses out of work. You know, these tariffs that Trump done got going on, going to fuck over a lot of people like it already has. And I mean, I've heard, and I know a few stories myself, you know. But either way it goes, man, it's going to be one rough ass ride, man. And we're looking forward to it, man. I know I am. I am tired of this place. Fuck America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great. Fuck this place, man. You know. But also, you know, we always think about the other scriptures, like it says in Isaiah 65 and 12 and 13, that he said, my servants are going to eat. My servants are going to drink. My servants are going to rejoice. So when all hell breaks loose, we're going to be okay. We're going to be fine. You know? Because we trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Point blank, period. A lot of other people don't have that faith. A lot of other people don't have that trust in the Lord. They trust in America. They trust in Babylon. They trust in Egypt. That Isaiah 30, Isaiah 31. Woe to them that go down to Egypt and put their trust in Egypt and not in the Holy One of Israel. You know, roughly paraphrasing. That's a lot of our people, man. Hey, fuck these heathens. Fuck the Edomites. You know, really fuck 2/3. You know. But hey, man, these days are getting real close, man. Time is speeding up. What the Lord say, you know, he's going to shorten the days for his elect's sake. And we can't wait. I want him to shorten them even more. You know, I'm praying real hard that he keeps shortening them. Fucking days seem like an hour. You know. But this was just something a little short through the spirit. You know, not going to ramble on. You know, it's just just a few words I was sitting up here thinking about, and just something I was thinking about while I was coming out. You know, hey, brothers, man, all we got to do is sit up here and keep on enduring, keep on pushing. You know, keep on trusting in the Lord, man. Have that faith. You know, have that faith. That's all that matters. And that Hebrews 11 and 1 and Hebrews 11 and 5, you know, it says without faith it's impossible to please him. Hey, just keep that faith, brothers. Just keep that faith. So with that, man, I ain't going to go on too long with it. I'm going to sit up here, give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, I always say stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other because we're almost up out of here. So with that, I'd like to say Kwam Yasharella and Abba Ball and Anya Habatham Malakium. Shalom.